Dateline Las Vegas UFC 303 comes to a conclusion, and Alex Poatan Pereira does it again, ascends to a level of greatness within martial arts that is really unprecedented. We haven't seen it before. 9 fights in the UFC. 5 of them have been title fights. The dude transitioned from a whole nother sport, came into MMA, and took over within 2 years. Hats off to Alex Pereira, and welcome to the Chokehold Hour. Man, just an amazing card UFC 303 was. Another testament to Alex Pereira's ability to win. Not a knock on Jiri Prochazka. He performed worse than he did in the first fight. In the first fight, at least, he did something. He won the first round. He landed shots. He made it an athletic competition. This fight was more of a domination where Poatan just did everything and did everything better. From the first second, from the first bell, Jiri just looked like a fish out of water. He looked like a dude who forgot how to swim in deep waters, and Alex Pereira indeed took him to deep waters. But remember, Jiri Prochazka is not one who forgets how to swim. Alex Pereira is just a man who drowns his opposition in power. His ability to hit precisely and with incredible speed and power is something unlike anything we've ever seen in combat sports in its entirety, in my opinion. I haven't been alive long enough to make a statement like that with 100% certainty, but through my eyes, Alex Pereira is the most impressive striker martial arts, combat sports, boxing, whatever it is, has seen. He can do everything, and he wastes no energy in doing so. Did you see that lead high kick that he ended the fight with? It seemed so swift, so fast, and it connected so quickly. I almost didn't realize what had just happened in front of me. Alex Pereira, once again, won by knockout, and I think the fight played out exactly as I thought it was going to play out. Jiri Prochazka didn't adjust his game plan stylistically enough, tried to come forward, all reckless abandonment, got kicked in the calf a couple of times, took one too many shots in the head, finally got caught with that left hook at the end of round 1, got dropped, was pretty much out, the fight was over, they let it go on into the second round, then within 10 seconds he was on the floor again, and then within 10 seconds after that, the fight was over, and we heard Bruce Buffer say, "and still," once again. So yeah, Alex Pereira, just incredible martial artist, incredible athlete, incredible guy. Wished Jiri well in the press conference after. Hats off to Alex. It was, once again, his night. I think there's only one word I can say to describe everything. Chama. Chama. That's it. That's it. This guy is special. He's got an aura of invincibility surrounding him, and he might really just be invincible if a guy is standing across the octagon from him not named Israel Adesanya. So what's next for the light heavyweight champion, Alex Pereira? He talks about wanting to move up to heavyweight and become the first 3-division champion in the history of the sport. That's a wild idea, but wild ideas are possible for a guy with the skill level of Alex Pereira. What happens if he moves up to heavyweight? Let's break this down seriously, because Jon Jones is not taking an Alex Pereira fight. As much as we all want to see that fight happen, Jon Jones is at a point in his career and life where he can take calculated risk. Any fight being taken by Jon Jones is a risk. He's fighting a professional martial artist with the tools to beat him, but he fights guys who he thinks he may have a stylistic advantage over, like Ciryl Gane, who, is a great striker but has no ground game. Yes, he would have a stylistic advantage over Alex Pereira, but Alex Pereira has a power unseen before in the stratosphere of MMA, so I think Jon Jones wants to stay away from that one. So let's say he goes up and fights Tom Aspinall. Tom has outwardly said Alex Pereira stares him down like he thinks or knows even that he can beat Tom Aspinall. Tom, though, is, an incredible martial artist. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm taking Tom Aspinall to beat Alex Pereira because Tom has a great wrestling base. He's fast enough on the feet where I think he can move around enough and not get hit by Alex Pereira and then just take him down. And with the size difference, once Alex is on the ground, Tom essentially wins that fight. So yes, Can Alex Pereira go up to heavyweight, challenge for that third belt, and entertain the world in doing so? Absolutely, there's no doubt in my mind. But is it a realistic or feasible goal that he attains that belt and becomes a 3-division champion, the only 3-division champion in the history of the sport? I mean, there's a reason it's never been done. If anyone can do it, it's him. But you put Tom Aspinall in a cage with Alex Pereira, I am probably, if I'm the odds maker, if I am the book, I'm probably setting Alex's line at plus 300 at best. I mean, let's be real. There is a huge size difference, which means there's also a huge speed difference, and Alex will have the advantage on the feet. I'm not denying that, but Tom takes him down and gets it done in 1 or 2. To be a realistic guy, I don't want to dampen the light that surrounds Alex Pereira because there is plenty of it, but I'm taking Tom in that fight. Nonetheless, could Alex clip him with the left and put him to sleep? Absolutely. If Alex is fighting at 205, I'm not betting against him, period. If he decides to continue to defend the belt, doesn't move up to heavyweight, fights Magomed Ankalaev. I mean, no, Magomed Ankalaev is not beating Alex Pereira. Magomed Ankalaev, his legs got chewed up by Jan Blachowicz in their fight. Jan Blachowicz destroyed Ankalaev's knees, and I mean destroyed. Ankalaev had to be helped out of the octagon after that fight because of the damage, the extensive and severe damage he took to his legs via leg kick from Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz cannot strike with Poatan. Jan was shooting for double legs when he fought Alex. It was a close fight, yes, but Alex is on another level when it comes to striking. His leg kicks are significantly better than Jan Blachowicz's, and those leg kicks will do severe damage to the legs of Magomed Ankalaev, and once he can't move, it becomes difficult for him to shoot takedowns and implement the game plan that he wanted to perform, and just like that, Alex Pereira wins that fight. So yeah, I think Alex gets it done via left hook, knockout, or really however he wants on the feet against Magomed Ankalaev. Now, can Magomed wrestle him, take him down, and really take him to a level of the game that he hasn't seen yet? Yeah, maybe. It's a possibility. I don't think the fight's ever going to get there. I'm taking Alex to win that one by knockout, and I think he would do it relatively quickly within the first 3 rounds. So let's reach a little further into the rankings. Maybe you can pit power up against power, chaos up against chaos, and see what happens. Poatan versus Khalil Roundtree. Now that would be an entertaining fight. That's a fight that everyone wants to see. Is it a close fight? No, not really. Khalil Rountree's awesome. I mean, he destroyed Anthony Smith. He looked like a dominant MMA fighter who could one day be champion, but not in a world where Alex Pereira fights at 205. I mean, Alex is just that dude. You pit power up against power, precision wins, and Alex Pereira is the more technical fighter. He is the more precise fighter. He can place his shots while having tremendous, immense amounts of power behind them. I'm not saying Khalil Roundtree isn't precise. I'm saying his striking ability, his technical striking ability is nowhere near the level of Alex Pereira's, because nobody is. Alex is a special human. He's a special athlete. He is a stud. And at the 205-pound division, at light heavyweight, no one is beating Poatan, and I mean no one. So yeah, UFC 303, amazing event. Another stone in the hands of Alex Pereira that goes on his belt, and another testament to how amazing of a fighter Poatan is. Hands of stone. Ladies and gentlemen, it really holds true to this day because he carries within his hands a power. I'll say it before, and I've said it again, but a power that no other athlete within the realm of combat sports possesses. Alex Pereira is one of one.